Howdy, Farm Guy here, the new mod test for Farming Simulator 22. This is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. This is the X7 VT Drive track by Farm Mods TV. 15.74 megabytes to download, 19 slots on console. This is the McCormick X7 VT Drive track, to be specific. And you'll find this under Medium Tractors. And here it is, the the X7 VT Drive, $170,000, so a little bit below the top models here, anyways, in the medium tractor range. It's only up to 240 horsepower, variable transmission, 31 miles per hour, and 8.1 tons. We do have several options, most of them tire options. But we'll start with the engine. 190 horsepower is what you start at. We can bump that up to 210, 225, and 240 is the maximum. Nothing else changes there. $25,000 extra for the big horsepower model. Now, wheel brands. We have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Vertestein, Nokian, and of course, the Lizard tracks. Now, this, oddly enough, is not a 3D track as far as I can see here, which is actually very odd because I thought there was free 3D tracks available to all modders. Anyways, aside from that, so that is the crawler track, 17 grand if you want to go with that. We'll start there. Let's go to the Trelleborg. We have all the we have the wides with weights, and narrows, very narrow narrows, rear twins all around, and back to standard. So pretty standard fare when it comes to tire size. Michelin, the same choices there, nothing different there. Continental, we do have, yes, this calls that a narrow, it's somewhat narrow. Midas, we have no narrows, but all the others. BKT, we have no narrows, but everything else. Vertestein, oh, is that narrow? That is a bit of a narrower tire there. Everything else is the same. Nokian, we have your standard, standard 2, and communal. So the three choices of treads there, and then of course the Lizard. We'll leave it on the Lizard crawler track for now. Beacons, we have style 1, which is 2 beacons. Style 2 looks like an LED. Style 3 is another type of an LED, and then style 4 is a light bar. But you still have the you still have the bits where yeah, anyways, warning signs, we get our choice of no or yes. And then front loader, yes, it does have a front loader, quickie or hower. Main color, we have all the main colors, of course, special. And then when we go to white, okay, white is good, and blue. So no charge for any color change. That is quite a refreshing change from some of the color charges. Yeah, some of them charge outrageous amounts. This is nice, no cost, so you are not penalized to want say a pink tractor, for instance. Rim color, we again have, yes, there we go. There's the rub. If you want pink rims, it's going to cost $1,000. Gray doesn't cost you, black doesn't cost you, white will cost you $1,000. So anything other than the gray or black, it's going to charge you. And of course, license plate. All right, so let's hop in. This is the base model here with no options. Here's the interior. It's already running. We'll turn it off and start it up. So we have, let's let that go and go forward. Yes, here we go. So L1 and R1 and right stick left and right, we can swivel our seat inside. Up and down, what was that again? L1 and R1, right stick up and down. I don't remember what that did. What does that do? I thought for sure. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Yes, I knew that. I knew it did something. The warning signs, L1 and R1, right stick up and down. Move the warning signs. That's why I didn't have warning signs on the other one, and it's like, what did that do again? Oh my goodness, embarrassing. Right, okay. So, stock standard model at, what does it start at? 190 horsepower. We have something, I think it's 180 horsepower. And no problem pulling something that is within its power range. So that's nice there. We have lights, as no beacons. It has the sticks for where the beacons go, but if you don't choose the beacons, they don't appear up there. Signals. Let's turn the lights back off so we can see the signals. There we go. No reverse lights. Right. So that's it for adjustments. If we go back over here, oh, sorry. I have a, this is a 240 horsepower pulling a 250 horsepower cultivator, and it is not quite up to the task. 8 miles per hour is all it can muster. Now, that's not really a knock on it. It is only 240 horsepower, so pulling anything over that is probably asking more than we should most times. However, sometimes I am surprised by some of these tractors. Now, this is a variable rate transmission, so I would have expected it actually to pull a little better than that, but it is what it is. The tracks seem to work quite well, and let's have a look at it out here. Yeah, definitely not 3D tracks, so I can't say that I'm not disappointed. However, it's not total game breaker. They work well and they look decent. They just look a little flat, and you probably, oh, it looks like they slide around a little bit too. Oh yeah, traction looks like it's not quite. Yeah, I think the traction, whatever traction model or whatever was used on this, might be a little bit skinny, shall we say? Perhaps. Perhaps that's what's preventing it from actually getting good traction while pulling. Could be. I say if you're having trouble with the tracks, switch over to the twin wheels, and you might fare a little bit better. But that's pretty much all there is to it. Some nice options, and it is nice to see the tracks version. It looks well done, aside from the 2D tracks, which is really kind of a minor thing, really. And there you have it. That's the X7 VT Drive track by Farm Mods TV. 15.74 megabytes to download, 19 slots, only 19 slots on console. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.